Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina. Tonight, something different. I put out that video a week or two ago about shortwave radios, and it has been on the lookout for shortwave radios ever since. I did pick up a new one, so I wanted something to keep it work, and I was looking for just an inexpensive shortwave radio to keep it work, a pocket radio really, and I did. I found this. This is the Retekess V115, and it just came last night. I opened it up and have been charging it. And so no unboxing video on this, but it does come with a USB charging cable and a pretty fat manual here, which I haven't even really had the chance to go through all that much, but it had some things in it that I thought were kind of cool. The first thing being a rechargeable battery. Here it is right here, by the way. So it's got a rechargeable battery pack that goes in there. That I liked a lot. So I went ahead and put it in there, charged it. I do like the fact that it doesn't require a special charger. It just uses the USB port to do so. It has a little telescopic antenna here that works, seems to work pretty good. No hookup for an external antenna, which is kind of a bummer, but you just alligator clip this on there if you want to listen to some DX stations there. But what was cool about this was this. It has a micro SD card, a TF card. And I'm going to have to pick one of those up because I don't have one. I thought it was a regular size, but it's something different. But you can record right off of this radio, and that I really thought was cool, to be able to record shows and then play them back at a different time if I'm going to bed, because a lot of the really cool shortwave stuff happens late at night. So that's a really cool function. Does have a line in also, which I guess you could record line in to, I don't know, maybe if you have an old record player or something like that, you could put a line in and record to that card as well. And then of course it does have earbuds out, which is nice because I do like to listen to this stuff late at night. Now, like I said, this is going to work, but still. So I'm going to turn it on here. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is, because it's got so much little doodads here, I'm going to go ahead and lay this thing down on the table, and I'll put the camera kind of facing down on it. But let's check this thing out. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, here it is out of the box and opened up. I played with it some already inside the house yesterday after I was done charging it, but I don't know all of it. Let me change the band down here. Okay, so first thing you notice here, backlit display, which is kind of cool. Hopefully this is showing up okay on the camera. I can't really see, but the little antenna up. Now remember, I'm inside a steel building here, so a lot of the channels that come in inside don't come in out here. But basically, it has channel presets, and so we can roll through. There we go. There's all right. So that's pretty neat. So what you do is you go to the band, you press and hold that center button, and it actually goes through the entire band for you and saves all the channels that it's able to receive. And it didn't take all that long. Obviously AM and FM bands don't take hardly any time, but even the shortwave only took like 2 minutes to roll through the entire shortwave band, and then it sets them in. So if you're used to listening to a certain channel at night and it's not there during the day, well, you just do another scan in the daytime when the channels are different, and it works. So that's cool. AM, FM here, we were just back there. Go to AM, and a couple presets there. Of course, none of this is playing inside here, but I did have presets saved up in here, which is nice. And then our shortwave band, again, you kind of roll through the band. Let me see if I can find one that's actually working here. Yeah. So yeah, it works pretty well, okay? Let me go ahead and turn the volume down so we don't get in any kind of trouble with copyright infringement. But yeah, so it's got that. Record, simple enough. If I had a TF card in here, I'd press the button, bang, we would be recording. We can delete presets, so if you're on a station that you no longer want to listen to, go ahead and hit the delete button. And then I guess, and I haven't got into these yet, there's ways to retrieve your recordings. If I had it in there, I could go through and kind of go into the file there, but that's kind of cool. Power on and off's up here, but I do want to show you in the menu, press and hold the menu, and we do have auto power off, backlit type, AM stepping, so if you're in Europe, you could change it to 9 kilohertz instead of 10. Recordings, language choices, backlit. So right now for this video, I've got it turned on all the time, but you can have it so where you press a button, it stays on just for a few seconds. You can say 10, 20, 30, and then you can actually have it be off, so that's kind of cool. So I think that might have been it, but let me go back. Contrast, yeah, that was it, and auto power off. So neat, pretty neat. So look, it's not a long video, but it doesn't have to be. This is just And you know, the other video I made that kind of did the basics, the beginning of shortwave radio stuff, talked about how you could go from mild to wild. This is mild, you know, no sideband. I'm sure the receiver is not, you know, super sensitive, but it really doesn't need to be for what this is. This is something you could keep in your glove box in case of emergency. Works great on US, AM, and FM, but it also has that shortwave capability. And having the rechargeable battery that uses just a USB charger is super cool. Most of the ones that I've come across over the years that are about this size and quality are old. Well, here, I have one over here. You saw it in the other video, but let me grab it right there. And it's that, you know, this one's missing the cover still, but just a very inexpensive, takes 2 AA batteries. It's a no-name, and it's just a tuning dial here. This is, you know, the 90s version of this. And so there's a lot of cool new features. The biggest one, of course, being the ability to record. So, yeah. They're not paying me to do any kind of review on this. This is something I picked up on my own. I did do a review of the Retekess FM transmitter a while back, and you know, my buddy down in Raleigh or outside of Raleigh has been super happy with that. So I know a little bit about the brand. They're around, but I didn't really know anything about this. I just picked it up because of its features, not because of the brand, though. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're thinking about getting into sideband shortwave, yeah. Why not give it a shot? Enter it cheaply with something like this. You can always clamp, you know, an alligator clip on here and a long wire antenna and be listening to the world in no time. Till next time, my friends, take care.